Welcome to This Explainer. We're diving straight into the nuanced, sometimes wild landscape of digital currencies right here in Europe. If you've been wanting to jump into digital assets, figuring out where to start, especially finding a platform that actually prioritizes European regulation and top-tier security, well, it can feel like a total maze. But hey, don't worry. Today's goal? To help you confidently lock down a safe, reliable platform for your investments, breaking all the data down into clear, actionable insights.
All right, here is our roadmap for today. Number 1, why choose German exchanges? Number 2, pillars of financial trust. Number 3, 4 steps to start. Number 4, comparing the top platforms. And finally, number 5, your crypto journey begins. Let's get right into it.
Section 1. Why choose German exchanges? The advantages of trading locally.
Look, if you're feeling overwhelmed by the massive global digital asset space, starting locally is absolutely your best move for immediate peace of mind. A solid platform acts as your personal gateway to buying, selling, and holding cryptos safely. By choosing a German-based platform, you're plugging directly into a system that prioritizes strict European regulatory compliance and incredibly high security. Because these platforms actually have to follow local financial laws, your funds and your personal data are handled with real accountability. Plus, you get responsive customer support in your own language. Trust me, that is a total lifesaver when you hit a snag. It's all about checking those beginner-friendly boxes and getting low trading fees without ever having to second-guess your setup.
And that brings us to one of the absolute biggest localized perks, ditching those expensive, headache-inducing currency conversions. Instead of doing mental gymnastics to figure out euro to dollar exchange rates just to fund your account, local exchanges let you use seamless, incredibly fast SEPA bank transfers directly in euros. It's a total game changer. It saves you time, cuts out the friction, and protects your capital from completely unnecessary foreign exchange fees right from day one.
Section 2. Pillars of financial trust. Anchoring crypto to traditional finance.
Now that we know why local exchanges have the upper hand, we really need to understand the gears turning behind the scenes to keep your money safe. How do you know your crypto is safe? It's without a doubt the most common question beginners have, and rightly so. The answer? It's all about how these modern digital platforms are actively mirroring traditional, established financial systems. They aren't just making up rules on the fly. They're anchoring themselves to the very institutions we already trust.
Enter BaFin. This is Germany's main financial regulatory authority. They ensure fair practices, protect investors, and rigorously monitor financial platforms. When a crypto platform operates under BaFin's watchful eye, it brings the exact same level of professionalism and trust you expect from traditional finance straight into the digital asset space. This isn't the Wild West anymore. This is highly regulated finance, meticulously adapted for the digital age. They really aren't trying to reinvent the wheel here. Regulated crypto platforms look directly to traditional pillars for inspiration. Think about the Frankfurt Stock Exchange, known globally for transparency, liquidity, and incredibly strict standards. Or the traditional Börse exchange system, representing Germany's famously strong culture of reliability. Add overarching European financial regulations designed specifically to protect user data and funds, and you get a clear picture. When you trade a digital token today, your portfolio is being protected by the exact same core philosophies that have governed stocks and bonds for decades.
Section 3. 4 steps to start. A simple checklist for onboarding.
Let's translate all that trust into action. Every single reputable platform is going to guide you through 4 simple steps to get you onboarded. And honestly, it's a breeze. Step 1. You just sign up using your email and a super strong password. Step 2 is verifying your identity through a KYC, or Know Your Customer process. Yes, this usually means snapping a slightly awkward selfie with your photo ID, but hey, that's exactly what keeps the bad actors out. Step 3. Deposit your funds using a bank transfer, card, or e-wallet, taking advantage of those fast SEPA transfers we talked about. And finally, Step 4. Make your first trade. You can even buy just a fraction of a coin to start. It really is that straightforward.
Section 4. Comparing the top platforms. Finding your perfect match.
So, the foundation of trust is set, the onboarding is clear, now it's time to navigate the market and find your specific exchange. Think of these top platforms as having distinct personas. Binance, that's your global all-rounder. With a stellar 4.8 user rating, low fees, and high liquidity, it's best suited for comprehensive overall trading. Then there's Bybit, coming in at a 4.6. They are the speed demons, offering copy trading and incredibly fast execution, perfect for active and derivatives traders. KuCoin, sitting at a 4.4, is the ultimate altcoin explorer. If you want a diversified portfolio with access to over 700 coins, that's your spot. And finally, MEXC, rated 4.2. They offer extremely low trading fees, making them the go-to for early access to trending tokens. It's really all about aligning these standout features with your personal investment style.
But here's the catch. You always have to weigh the pros against the cons. Let's look at a pretty stark contrast. With a platform like Bybit, a massive pro is that high liquidity and fast execution we just mentioned. But on the flip side, what about MEXC? Sure, their pro is incredibly low trading fees, which sounds great. However, you absolutely have to balance that against the con of lower trust and a weaker regulatory standing compared to the heavy hitters. This right here is why doing your own research is absolutely crucial. You want to make sure any trade-off you make fits perfectly with your own personal risk tolerance.
Section 5. Your crypto journey begins. Next steps for your digital assets. Finding your perfect exchange definitely takes a little bit of research, but matching a secure, regulated platform to your style, completely worth the effort. As you get ready to take the plunge, keep this golden rule in mind. Always start small. Seriously, there's no need to dive in headfirst. Learn the ropes with a small amount, just to get a feel for the dashboard. And above all, prioritize those regulated platforms to keep your funds completely safe. Stay curious, keep educating yourself, and always trade responsibly as you grow.
You now have the knowledge, the understanding of European regulations, and a clear roadmap to safely enter the market. As our final thought puts it, the tools are regulated, the platforms are ready. The only question left is, what will your first digital asset be? Thank you so much for joining me for this explainer, and happy trading.